Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. We talk a lot about kindness and compassion here, but today we're diving into a topic that's a little less sunshine and rainbows: aggression. Don't worry, we're not going to have a brawl on set, we're just going to chat about it a bit. So, what is aggression? Simply put, it's any behavior intended to harm another person. This harm can be physical, like hitting or kicking, but it can also be verbal, like name-calling or insults. Aggression isn't always loud and obvious. Sometimes it's more subtle, like spreading rumors or excluding someone from a group. Regardless of how it shows up, aggression is never okay. Understanding aggression is the first step to preventing it, so let's get into it. You might be thinking, why are we even talking about this negative stuff? Don't we have enough negativity in the world? And you're right, we do. But here's the thing, ignoring a problem doesn't make it go away. Studying aggression is important because it helps us understand why people act aggressively. This understanding is crucial for developing strategies to prevent aggressive behavior and promote peaceful, respectful interactions. Think of it like this. If we want to prevent forest fires, we need to understand what causes them, right? Same goes for aggression. By understanding its roots, we can work on creating a kinder, safer world for everyone. Plus, wouldn't it be amazing if we could all just get along? Imagine a world with less conflict, less violence, and more understanding. That's a world worth striving for, don't you think? Aggression isn't a one-size-fits-all kind of thing. It can take many forms, and some are less obvious than others. Let's break it down. First up, we have physical aggression. This is the kind we often think of first: hitting, kicking, biting, you name it. It's direct, it's physical, and it's never okay. Then there's verbal aggression, which can be just as hurtful as physical aggression. This includes yelling, name-calling, insulting, and threatening. Words have power, and using them to hurt others is never right. But aggression isn't always loud and in your face. Mental aggression is more covert, involving things like manipulation, gaslighting, and trying to control others. It's sneaky and can be very damaging. And finally, we have emotional aggression. This involves using emotions to hurt or manipulate someone, like giving them the silent treatment, guilt-tripping them, or making them feel bad about themselves. It's important to remember that all forms of aggression are harmful and unacceptable. Just because it's not physical doesn't mean it can't leave lasting scars. It might seem strange to think about aggression having a purpose, but sometimes it does. People don't usually lash out for no reason. There's usually something driving that behavior. One purpose of aggression can be to express dominance or assert power. This is often seen in competitive situations, where people might use aggression to try to intimidate their opponents and come out on top. Aggression can also be a way of protecting oneself or something valuable. Think about a mama bear protecting her cubs. She might become aggressive to ward off any perceived threats. Sometimes aggression stems from frustration. When people feel like they're blocked from achieving a goal or their needs aren't being met, they might lash out in frustration. It's important to note that while these purposes might explain aggressive behavior, they don't justify it. There are always healthier, more constructive ways to deal with these situations. Alright, let's talk about the two main types of aggression: impulsive and instrumental. Don't worry, there's no quiz at the end of this. Impulsive aggression is exactly what it sounds like. It's impulsive. It's driven by strong emotions, like anger or frustration, and it happens in the heat of the moment without much thought or planning. Think road rage. That's a classic example of impulsive aggression. Instrumental aggression, on the other hand, is more calculated and planned. It's used as a tool to achieve a specific goal, even if that goal is to harm someone. Think of a bully who picks on someone to gain social status. That's instrumental aggression. Understanding the difference between these two types of aggression is important because it helps us develop more effective interventions. For example, someone who struggles with impulsive aggression might benefit from learning anger management techniques, while someone who engages in instrumental aggression might need help developing empathy and conflict resolution skills. Let's get a little more scientific and explore some of the theories behind aggression. Don't worry, I promise to keep it light and fun, no boring lectures here. One prominent theory is the social learning theory. which suggests that we learn aggressive behavior by observing others. Think about it. Kids who grow up in homes with violence are more likely to become aggressive themselves. Monkey see, monkey do, right? Then there's the social interaction theory, which focuses on the role of rewards and punishments in shaping aggressive behavior. If someone gets rewarded for being aggressive, they're more likely to repeat that behavior in the future. On the flip side, if they're punished, they're less likely to do it again. And let's not forget about the frustration-aggression hypothesis, which states that frustration, that feeling you get when you're blocked from reaching a goal, can lead to aggression. Ever been hangry? That's frustration turning into aggression. Of course, these are just a few of the many theories that attempt to explain aggression. It's a complex issue with no easy answers. But understanding these theories can help us develop more effective strategies for preventing and addressing it. Now, we've talked about different types of aggression and some of the theories behind it. But what are some of the factors that can actually fuel aggressive behavior? Well, it's a bit of a mixed bag, really. First up, we have biological factors. Research suggests that certain genes and brain chemistry can make some individuals more prone to aggression. It's like some people are wired to be a little more hot-headed. Then there's the environment we grow up in. Exposure to violence, abuse, or neglect in childhood can increase the likelihood of someone becoming aggressive later in life. It's like a seed being planted. Those early experiences can have a lasting impact. And we can't forget about societal factors. Cultural norms, media violence, and even economic inequality can all contribute to a culture of aggression. It's like the whole world is playing a part, sometimes without even realizing it. The good news is that just because someone is exposed to these risk factors doesn't mean they're destined to become aggressive. There's always hope, and there are always things we can do to promote peace and understanding. Let's talk about ways to reduce aggression and create a kinder world. Promoting empathy and perspective-taking is powerful. Seeing things from another's view makes it harder to be angry. Teaching conflict resolution skills is crucial. Communicate needs effectively and find peaceful solutions. Address root causes like poverty and discrimination. Creating a culture of kindness is a team effort. A little kindness goes a long way. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe, like, and share. Let's spread kindness together.